A FedEx driver was sentenced to 6 days in prison for stealing and attempting to sell 3 guns that he took from packages he was delivering. Frank O'Toole from Middleborough pled guilty to 2 counts of possession of stolen a firearm. O'Toole sold the guns from 3 separate packages between 2021 and 2022 and then tried to sell them to an undercover agent on 2 separate occasions.
And this is another example of holding the public to a higher standard than the criminals. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, the NRA certification of multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like channel, like content, what I do here, you can support me at the link. Everything is appreciated. Once again, for my Connecticut residents, if you plan on getting your Connecticut pistol permit, please get the training done before July 2024. If you already have your permit, watch the expiration date. Don't let it expire. There is a link to the online renewal portal for the state of Connecticut for permits. Let's talk about this. And I came across this story. I want to thank Jared at Guns and Gadgets. I caught it on his page and I dug into it. But it seems that a FedEx driver was stealing firearms from his truck, from the packages that he was supposed to deliver. And it's not so much that he committed a criminal act, it's the sentencing that he got that really infuriates me and shows that they are not really interested in actually curbing the criminal activity of those who are willing to commit it. You saw a video. I'm going to bring you in here for a quick reference so you can get an idea of what we're talking about here. But this is from the U.S. State's Attorney's Office. Former FedEx driver sentenced for selling firearms he stole from packages on his truck. Boston. A Middleborough, Mass. Man was sentenced to 6 days in prison for stealing and selling 3 firearms from a FedEx packages he was responsible for delivering. The government recommended a sentence of 10 months in prison, which is also just as much of a joke. But Frank P. O'Toole, 40, was sentenced on February 2nd, 2024 by U.S. District Judge Angel Kelly to time served 6 days and 3 years of supervised release, during which period he must complete 250 hours of community service. On June 16, 2023, O'Toole pled guilty to 2 counts of possession or sale of a stolen firearm. O'Toole previously worked as a FedEx delivery truck driver at a facility in Middleborough. Between October 2021 and June 2022, O'Toole stole 3 packages sent from out of state, which he was responsible for delivering, each containing a firearm, specifically 2 rifles and a shotgun, intended for a federal firearms licensee. O'Toole subsequently sold the 3 firearms to an undercover agent during 2 separate controlled purchases on August 2022 and August 12, 2022. Acting United States Attorney Joshua E. Levy, James M. Ferguson, Special Agent in charge of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and Middleborough Police Chief Joseph Perkins made the announcement today. Assistant U.S. Attorney Eliana J. Newsom of Major Crimes Unit prosecuted the case. Okay, whatever. He's come out of that. So the man got sold 3 firearms in violation of state and federal laws, because Massachusetts is very anti-gun and has some very strict laws on how to transfer firearms. He violated multiple laws and got 6 days in prison for it. 6 days in prison. These people are not interested in actually curbing the activity that causes gun violence. We know he sold these firearms to an undercover agent, so we're safe. But I'm going to bring you to a very personal story. When I worked at a gun store right here in Connecticut, there was a UPS driver who was doing the same thing. He had to deliver our firearms to our store, and they kept coming up missing. Finally, they did a Zoom on the guy, found out that he was the one who was stealing them, and they basically arrested him. He sold one of the firearms to another UPS driver. UPS fired him. But then, after it was all said and done, they couldn't find the firearm that he had sold to the other driver. So the other driver pled not guilty, got his job back at UPS, and they had to give him back pay. And the person who actually did the stealing, he pled not guilty. I'm not sure what happened with him, but he was definitely doing it. Let me just tell you, he got caught on video doing it. So, but it's not so much that the guy was stealing the guns. It's not so much what he did with them. It's the fact that they gave him 6 days in prison. 6 days in prison. They give the average citizen a lot longer than that, you know, for transferring a firearm improperly. But this guy's getting 6 days. It shows you they're not serious about curbing the activity that causes criminal activity and gun violence. They're really not. But this story is just amazing to me. It kind of made it personal because I witnessed something like this happen. But the sentencing is absolutely ridiculous. But there it is. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.